Hello buddy, welcome back to the channel. My name is Adrian and welcome back to some more Terraria Shapeshifter class. If you guys are unaware, the developer of the Orchid mod, Verveine, has given me an early beta access to look at the Shapeshifter class, and so far it is really cool. Long story short, you can shapeshift into like these like different forms and whatnot, and they all have like their own different attacks. Now the content is up to pre-hard mode at least for now, right? But I have like a Google Doc for like all the gear that we can get, so we're playing it. But yeah, real quick before the video starts, I just want to thank you guys all for support on the recent Terraria videos. I really haven't played as much Terraria as I have now compared to like the last year or two since I took a break from the game. But dude, all the mods are so fun, dude. I can't wait to play Infernum again. That's gonna actually be that's gonna be a doozy. And also for those that are like interested, I have a brand new room set up. I removed my whiteboard, I added LED lights, and that's basically it. I'll just show you guys if you like care. Like, here's my room right now. It doesn't really pop up, but there's a purple light here, blue light there. I got a warm light in the back with my shelf, with all my rivers of blood. There's a Palkia, a TwitchCon bag, YouTube plaque. And yeah, I think it's a nice change of pace, although my room might be a little bit echoey because my whiteboard's not in place. I had that thing for like sound suppression. Now in the last episode of Shapeshifter class, we were able to defeat King Slime and Eye of Cthulhu in the same battle, but we had a problem with like mobility and damage. So I think what I'm going to do in today's episode is, number one, have a focus on trying to get full platinum armor. There is the armor set for the Shapeshifter class, but I think I need to kill like the Eater of Worlds to get it. Why is this popping up? I believe we can make like the soaring armor. Yeah, but we need tissue samples or, you know, shadow skills. I mean, we technically could fight the boss and then just take this, like take the skills, try to kill it as much as possible, and then just make the armor set. I don't really fight Eater of Worlds. I don't really like to fight, but we can try doing that. Also, I went ahead and I farmed for the feather shawl. Now this is an item that you can get from the Orchid mod. The way that you get this is, I believe there's like a 20% chance to get it in like the Sky Islands, but this item allows you to grapple and dash while you're shapeshifting. So initially, right, like if you're shapeshifted into like a raptor, right, if you grapple hook, it just takes you out of it immediately. But if you have the feather shawl on now, you can at least do a dash. Now you can still grapple hook if you want. I think you just have to hold E, but it still takes you out of it. Either way, it's still like a nice like add-on. However, I did go ahead and farm for an anklet of wind in the jungle, so now we should be able to make the shawl of the wind. Problem is though, I need a tinkerer's workshop, so I gotta wait for that to spawn in. But till then, we will just have the shield of Cthulhu on. Now, before I actually go get platinum armor, I do want to get a brand new weapon called the Corruptor Idol, or is it the Corruptor Effigy? It's Corruptor Effigy, my bad. This thing, we need Rod Chunks, Vile Powder, and a Humanoid Effigy, which apparently is sold by the Dryad. Do you really? Or are you lying to me? Oh, you do sell it. Let me get a couple of these. So I believe this, you can actually make a whole bunch of other effigies with it. Yeah, the Harpy Effigy. Wait, I can actually make that. Harpy Effigy. Is that a recommended? I don't know if that's a recommended item. There's the Man-Eater Effigy. There's also the Imp Effigy with Hellstone bars. Okay, I guess we'll make, I kind of want to make the Harpy one. It sounds really easy to make. I'm gonna go for that actually, before I go get some platinum armor. Honestly, my thoughts on like the mod, I would say that this class is very Terraria-esque, if that makes any sense. Like a lot of the other classes, whenever you play like modded classes, they don't really feel like they're like a Terraria class. They kind of just feel like a modded class. But this feels like if this was in the game, it would make sense to me. Now, Verveine did end up telling me that if you do like swap two like many times, you get this shape-shifting sickness where it reduces your stats. So I'm gonna do my best to kind of stick. Maybe I should just stick to like one shapeshift at a time, but I do need more damage, dude. This raptor, it's good, but not doing enough damage. I got the 8 feathers I needed. For some reason, I got a giant harpy feather. I don't know where that came from, but boom, Harpy Effigy. I'm gonna replace it with my, I guess my starry owl. I'll do the snail. I don't really use the snail. All right, let's check this out. I'm a little baby harpy. I have like a jumping pattern. I'm not flying. I can fly, I think, 2 times. Okay, what is my attack? Ooh, okay. Skill, dashes horizontally, releasing feathers. Ooh, okay. Passive, every jump or dash improves your next attack. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, I guess while I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and farm for the Corruptor Effigy because I need platinum armor. And why not go into the mines with a better weapon anyway? And now I can actually farm like Eater of Worlds stuff. Dude, using the early weapons is kind of rough though. Like my Star Fury, even though it says 25 damage, it does way more than like the current gear that I have. Then again, I was using a snail. I'm here, my people. Oh my gosh. I thought, for some reason, I thought I could keep, there we go. Holy damage. Did you see that? Put a platform down over here, then pop a campfire. Gosh, I don't remember the last time I played Corruption, dude. I don't like Corruption. It's cool and all, but dude, I hate entering it. You have to guess randomly if the hole is a hole. Then you got this tight wacko space, man. And then the Eater of Worlds is kind of annoying. All right, I'm not saying I'm gonna fight it. I'm just picking up some stuff. All right, I need a crimson. No. Corruption orb. Shadow orb. Dude, I was playing Inscription for like the first time ever, I think like 2 days ago. I wanted to rip my hair out. I got to Act 3, but before I got there, I was playing completely blind. I don't know anything about the game, dude. I was losing my mind. This is such a good effigy. Oh my gosh. Wait, I have a primal effigy. Primal gives me a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, that might be like the best prefix for it. Primal. Very nice. Let's dash towards it. I'm not getting any of the fleshes that I need. Is that what I need? Rotten? No, I need rotten chunks. There we go. I need, how many rotten chunks do I need? I need 8, and then I need 20 vial powder, which I believe is 4 shrooms. Okay, overall, not horrible. Dude, I hate the demon altars here, man. They're just always in the way. At least like with the crimson, you can kind of like avoid it because you have that big arena that they give you. I don't even know why they give you a big arena. Screams that go around you. Wicked Fang, Guardian class. Not playing the Guardian class. Maybe one day. Ooh, how do I know if my attacks are stronger with every jump? It says it is. I just don't believe it. Never in my life have I actually wanted to fight like Eater of Souls. This actually does an insane amount of damage for how you get it. I'm not gonna lie, because we're playing on master mode with the bloat of HP, and they're still dying like in a couple shots. I feel like I'm playing on normal mode. This is such a insane DPS increase from before. Dang, look at that 90 crit. That's like the price of a grenade. Aiming it's a little bit tough though, as it should be. Dude, the one time I need like the fellas to spawn, they don't spawn. I'm at the surface, I'm waiting for them, yet every single time I can't kill them at all. They swarm me in hooves. There we go, now they're coming out. Look at that damage, my guy. I'm so happy we're doing damage, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I hate playing master mode. Okay, we need 3 more rotten chunks. I got all the shrooms I need. Let me swap over the shawl so I can dash. I dashed the wrong way. It goes in the direction of your grappling hook. Interesting. Oh, this is excellent. This is a predator shape. Yeah, this is a predator. Because we're playing a predator like Harpy, the effigy at least, we're able to do more damage to single targets. That's why it's so good. Although we're going to be fighting, if we fight Eater of Worlds, we would need something that's like a, would it have to be a Sage? Because Sage is more crowd control. Something that can pierce, huh? Maybe like the jungle ant, jungle Venus flytrap. What the hell is that called? Man eater? Why did I say Venus flytrap? They dropped the hamburger. Just one more. Just, it's not dropping the rotten chunk. I need one more. Please, Eater of Worlds. I mean, Souls. I get the mix. Give me the feathers stick onto them too. There it is. Rotten chunk confirmed. Let's go on home. Put a bottle here. Now we can go over here. Make that powder. 20 powder. Now with this, we go over here. Boom. Corrupt their effigy, baby. Okay, this is a Sage. Oh, perfect. It's Sage. Attack. I'm not gonna read it. So corrupt their effigy. We are so goddamn ugly. We do a, looks kind of like a water bolt. Does it pierce? It does not pierce. So it seems like we have like this acid rain event, and we can do it relatively far. Rains vile bolts, charging to gain in fire rate over time. Okay, so we get fire rate. Our skill, blast enemies and yourself away. So you fart. Mobility, jump to dash, being able to float for a few seconds. A little funky. And then passive, nearby enemies splatter on death. Sick. Okay, let's try to get some, ideally, if we can, right? Like if we can find a goblin tinkerer, that'd be great. Although I didn't do the fight yet, but we're gonna keep an eye out for that. And then also I'm just gonna be going out for platinum or gold. I don't really know the difference actually. Is there really a difference? I don't really think so, huh? Dude, I found the Orchid mine shaft. Dude, this is actually one of my favorite things from the Orchid mod. It like gives you this mine shaft that you can kind of rely on if you mine straight down from your world. I don't know. I think that's where the spawn is. I think it's a fixed spawn, but it's so nice. You can get so much ore from this. This is what I really like about playing mods. You know, like there's a certain expectation you can have with them, or you could set certain expectations based on the mods you have. I think if I were to get into like coding a Terraria mod, one of the first mods I would make is a guaranteed like Hermes boots after like 3 golden chests. At least a way to like pick what item you want after a specific amount, because I have moments where I'll be playing playthroughs and dude, I will look non-stop for like Hermes boots and I'll go through like 17 chests and it'll all be flare guns. I don't know. I think it's like a good part about Terraria to like some degree, but like when you're, you know, like I do a playthrough like however many times a month sometimes, dude. But then again, that's just a really specific case for me. I'm not complaining about it. I love the game. And that's why I play quality of life mods. Let me try this out. Kind of acid rain this slime. So it doesn't go through walls, but dang, does it do a lot of damage. Can I hit the slime through the wall? Wait, this thing's amazing. Wait, hold on. Once we got this platinum armor, yo, we might be set afoot. We might be go sailing. I mean, I think my defense is pretty good already. Once I get platinum armor, I'll pop a iron skin. I can bring my base statue, get a campfire rolling, and then look at all these hard crystals. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this monster. Also, is this custom music? Dang, Verve, you've outdone yourself. 10,000. Oh, haunted candle. Dude, this is one of my favorite items from the Orchid mod. Is just a candle that floats with you, right? Am I tripping out? It's right here. It like floats in and out of like apparition. I think that's so cool. Excuse my glazing, guys. Glazer, I hardly know her. Okay, so we have 117 ore. That's not enough, right? Don't platinum. Yo, why? I talk about this all the time. Why does platinum bars, why do they take, or platinum armor and gold armor, why does it take like 10,000 ore? Actually, to be fair, it is a really strong item, right? Like you get a bunch of defense, especially for being early game, and especially if you're not playing on like master mode, it's really OP. But dude, it takes so long to get. Like I think the only times I've made platinum armor like seriously and I thought I needed it is because I was playing eternity mode. Oh dude, eternity mode gave me nightmares for months, dude. I dreaded playing that. There's a reason why that series took like 1 year for me to do, and I might revisit it. It looks really fun. Like I get to revisit it with like a casual playthrough, if that makes any sense. Okay, I have 198 platinum more. I had a couple in the chest. Let's go ahead and cook some of these up. We have 49. That might be enough. We just need the plat legs for 25 and the plat helmet for 20 bucks. Okay, hold on. So now we have 32 defense, set bonus 4. Let them cook now. Let me cook. Let me cook. Put this down here. And let's empty up our thing. Sharpening station. That doesn't really do anything for us. I'll put it down for goofs, for laughs. Okay, now let's see. I think I'm gonna keep the feather shawl. Aglets. No, I don't want the aglet. I'll put on the shiny red balloon. Does that work for us? I think it does. It does. Okay, we'll put on the red balloon. Anklet of the wind for like more movement. That's not bad. Although I wish I could combine it with my shawl. Is there something that has warding on it? Armored band of star power. I might just put it on because of the warding. Now, what is our critical strike chance? 6%. Okay, it's not that high. It's not worth it. Okay, I think we're rocking a pretty decent loadout. I mean, really, maybe we beat this first try. That never happens. I don't know why I'm like psyching myself up like that. I'll keep the ancient chisel on, by the way, because it has warding. All right, let's try this out. Wait, hold on. Let me get everything. Let me get this base statue. Let me get a campfire. It's just something with the Eater of Worlds that I never do right. Like Brain of Cthulhu, for me, I could probably kill it like 8 times out of 10. Like I might have a bad run here and there, right? But like 8 times out of 10, I could do it because you get a big arena. But like Eater of Worlds, I feel like for me, it's like a 3 out of 10. It's not that it's hard, but it just doesn't click in my head. It's like Golem. Like I know people can beat Golem with like their hands tied up, eyes blind, hands in their left ass cheek. I can't do it, and I don't know. Ow. I don't know how people do it, but hey, props to you. Golem is like the hardest boss for me personally. Whereas I would say Empress of Light is easier than Golem. Is that a hot take? Like I can easily predict Empress of Light. I can't predict Golem, dude. It's like when you're like sparring like at a boxing gym and you spar with someone that's new. It is easier to spar with someone that is like a more experienced person, even though they might scare you and hit harder than a new person. You never know what that new person is gonna do, dude. When I was sparring like new folks, dude, they hit so hard too. Okay, now the Eater of Souls wants to start coming. You know what I'm talking about, dude? What the fuck? Put this down here. All right, leave me alone. Leave me alone. There we go. Come on. Okay, put this down. Base statue, campfire, boga, iron skin. I gotta heal up though. I'll place down an extra platform over here. I cannot mine this, or can I? Can I throw a bomb on it? Sometimes what I'll do is I'll actually fly out this area with some dirt. I don't know if people actually do this, but I like to do it. We have 46 defense, dude, and what economy. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling kind of confident about this. I'm gonna go ahead and also, I don't think I'm gonna go over here simply because it's too tight over here. Put on the shawl. I'm not really gonna be grappling if I'm gonna be playing like a big sludge guy. Toss down some bombs. And I'm gonna start charging up my sludge man. Good damage. Ah! Oh, I flew up. Ah! Ah! Get out! Get out! I used the Eater of Worlds to destroy the Eater of Worlds! Let me right click again. Wait, the right click is a lot of damage. I don't know what it does, but it's doing something. Right click. Oh, it's the fart. I forgot. Oh, Lord. I'm dying. I farted, though. No heals. Stop eating me. Stop eating me. Ah! In terms of damage, we did really good. Damn, dude, I could not move. That was the biggest problem that I had. I could definitely do the fight. I couldn't move. Maybe I should. Okay, I think next time I'm gonna make a little bit of a bigger arena and start dashing a little bit more. I was definitely eating the attacks a lot more than I should have. Goblin army is approaching from the east. Dude, our damage was disgusting. It was really just mobility. I was face tanking the crap out of it. I could try to use the harpy effigy on it, but let me see. Is the corruptor effigy good for this? Oh, let's check that out. I want to see the fart damage. That's crazy. Dude, I got a new thing. What is it? A divine bargist idol? I'm a dog. 45 damage. Ferocious bite. Generating energy on hit and kill. My skill is a shadow flame series slash. Only usable at full energy. Mobility. I can jump forward. Wait, this is so fast. Wait, this is really good. Wait, hold on. Wait, I also got this thing. I got a goblin backup dagger. Predator attacks give a stacking bleed. I'm gonna put that on. Everything else is for guardian. Hold on, wait. Let me try this out. How much damage? 35, 77. I'm getting energy. How do I tell? Bang energy. How do I tell if it's full? Unleashes a shadow flame. I'm gonna try this out on the Eater of Worlds. If I die, I die. I just want to see, because this thing is 50-ish damage. I think I'm gonna die if I use this though, because this is a predator, so it's good for like one target. It's really fast though, which is why I really like it. It's like unbelievably fast. I use the attack. It's not that good. Not good. Not good for us right now. All right, I'm dead. Yeah. Okay. The corrupt refugee is definitely leagues ahead. Although I don't understand how good is this bar jest idol, because it looks like it's really good. I can't believe it dropped from the goblin army, but I don't know if it's for me. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. I got the goblin tinker, so I got the shawl of the wind now, but I also went ahead and got a cloud in the balloon, and these are all warding, so we have 41 defense off the bat. The problem is though, like I said, it's like the mobility. Like I don't want to not transform, because then I get the debuff of, you know, like shapeshifting, and then on top of that, I kind of just suck at this boss. Wait, also I got this item called the guide to handless torch handling. It's from the skeleton merchant. So now if I'm like shapeshift, if I click my middle mouse button, it just places a torch. I don't even know where they're getting those green torches, jungle torches. Also precise goblin dagger, predator attacks. I'm not a predator attack right now. I guess I'll put on I could do shield of Cthulhu for the defense. All right, this Barghest idol though, I'm trying to think of like a situation where I could use it. I feel like the queen bee fight would be nice, but I feel like at that point I could get hellstone and then get probably, you're kidding me, we do so much damage. I just got to maintain decent region. I'm just staring at my mini map. Fart, heal, dash, 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 dash. Speaking of dash, I watched Incredibles this weekend. For some reason, my TikTok is filled with it. Such a better movie when you watch as an adult. Fart! Get the healing items. Ugh. I think we can win this. I don't know why I'm so scared. I just farted and he just blasted out of existence. Fart! 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 Oh my god. Heal. I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Fart! Fart! Woo! We got it. It's over. Fart! Holy crap. Why is our defense so high for this? Fart! Wait, we have 56 defense. Okay, that's why. So let's finish it off with a fart. He lived? And boom. Wow. That was crazy. No wonder I was told to play in master mode. If you really like min-max, dude, you're going to be so overprepared. All right, with that being said, let's open up this treasure bag. We have a bunch more stuff, but now with this, because we have shadow skills, we can now actually get our shapeshifter armor set. Now here's the thing, do I want to have shapeshifter armor set? This gives me the same as much as platinum armor minus 4 defense, but I guess it'll give me more damage. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and farm for the soaring armor set. Is there another weapon I can make? Let's see. Okay, so since this is like a pre-hard mode class, I'm thinking we try to go ahead and fight Queen Bee. Queen Bee is recommended to have the Barghest idol, which we have. It does now recommend the Man-Eater effigy. Man-Eater effigy right here. 64 feral damage. I need vines and jungle spores. There's also another accessory that I'm being told about called plant enzymes. Plant enzymes. What is this? Shapeshifter class. 50% increased shapeshifter healing effects. Drop from man-eaters. Okay, so I guess that's what we're gonna be doing for Queen Bee. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly farm for these feathers though. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a separate episode for Queen Bee, then another one for Skeletron, and then finally Wall of Flesh. That should cover most, if not all, of the weapons and accessories in this. Why is the golfer up here? I think I need 20. Wait, 8 plus 4. 12, 16, 18. Okay, I need 3 more feathers. Okay, I'm gonna go back home now. Let's see. I should be able to craft everything. Yeah, soaring, chest plate, headband, and robes. I'm gonna go check out this armor set. So we're going from 42 defense to 38. That's not bad, actually. Ooh la la, look at me. I look like a mermaid. So now sharp feathers will fall on your target when hit from above. We have more critical strike chance. What is our damage being going from? We're going from 21, still 21. Melee speed. Why would we need more melee speed? Interesting. Okay, well, I trust. I'm gonna trust this armor set. Is that the only armor set we have access to right now? No, pyre armor. Oh, hellstone. Oh, dude, why don't we just make this? Because now we can make the pickaxe and then we can go. Oh, I'll do that next episode, actually. Let me actually try and fight the Eater of Worlds one more time and see how this damages. So the weapons are surprising me. We're doing more and more damage. I'm just gonna worry about how we're gonna do all the flesh, right? Because we would probably need something that has a lot of range. We can go far, still do decent damage. All right, all right, let me try this out. So if I harpy. Oh, okay, I can see those feathers coming out. So does it work with any class, like any effect? Oh, it does. Okay, the problem is I have to be above them. Sheesh, look at that rain. Okay, this is a nice class effect. I'm dying, I'm stuck. All right, yeah, I just wanted to test out that damage. I had none of my buffs. I feel like this would be a really good choice against the Wall of Flesh, but no one else really, right? Like we got this armor set. If I had this armor set before fighting Eater of Worlds, game changer, because then the feathers can pierce through the Eater of World or the Brain of Cthulhu, but then I guess the fight would be way too easy. But yeah, folks, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. I think next episode we're just gonna get everything like Hellstone related and then fight Queen Bee, test that out, and then do Skeletron. And then what I'll probably try and do is, because there's a fairly limited amount of content, I'll go for every single item. I've seen what most of these do. I think I had the spreadsheet. I can kind of tell like what's worth to get, but I really want to get something like the Hellbat idol. That sounds fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out Verveine's channel. Like, really shout out to him for giving me early access to this mod. This is a very unique Terraria class. I've never played anything like it before. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and it's been Adrian, guys.